Hello everybody and welcome to the world's most famous racetrack, the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, for the fourth race of the ZDD season. It is a beautiful night here in Indiana, the Hoosier State of the motorsport world, ready to bring us some incredible racing action here tonight. As one of these drivers will be able to kiss the bricks after 40 laps. So it'll be interesting to see, who will get it done. Race info for you guys. The 40-lap race series are broken up to 13 laps, and 14 laps, 100 miles. Field one was about 16 to 18 laps, and then the pit road speed will be about 66 miles per hour. And the track info for you guys. It's a 2.5 mile track. Banking turns have 9.2 degrees of banking. Each straightaway is about 0.625 miles, and for the short streets, those mini straightaways, it's about a quarter of a mile. Capacity is about 400,000 people, and then this facility opened up on August 14, 1909. The point stands coming into tonight's race. Brian Jr. going to be leading the points with Slide Job in second. NASCAR Bar with his win at Charlotte still in third, however, is not allowed to be racing in DDD. Same with the number 2 of Demonic, who also lost his DDD license as well. So yeah, very interesting on that. But yeah, thank you all so much for joining us on this nice Wednesday night. I'm your host, IBCS, joined alongside Strauss. We will be joined later by Zav, who is the driver of the number 12 in FSS, and also the driver of the number 56 in CCS. But yeah, sorry for you, Strauss. I mean, what really is the challenge behind this track as a whole that makes it such a great track and a crown jewel for all these fans?
Yeah, it's the draft. Honestly, you get a huge run going into these corners, and with how narrow these corners are, it's going to be challenging for these guys to pass. But, yeah, I mean, getting over 200 miles an hour down the front stretch and back stretch, it's definitely a challenge for these drivers, having to slow your car down and make sure you get through all these corners clean. But 4 tight corners, a brickyard, what other way to spend it than to end up in victory lane kissing the bricks?
Yeah, absolutely. And Zav, you can unmute now. You don't have to be into the game right now to do the pre-race. But yeah, I mean, Zav, from your experience driving in Carvana, I mean, what really makes this track stand out so much? That truly makes this race such a challenge.
Well, to me, I haven't really gotten a lot of track time, but to me, it's the handling of the car, the setups, like how you enter the corner, how you maintain your line. It seems simple, keeping your gas to the floor for most of the lap, but at the same time, you gotta figure out what's the best time to start accelerating again on exit. Because when I was practicing, I made that mistake several times, like accelerating a bit too much off exit and hitting the wall coming out the corner. So I expect a couple of these guys to make those mistakes tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. And now we're gonna get over to our picks to win. Start off with you, Strauss. I mean, who do you got winning tonight's race?
Let's see. Let's take a look through the field here, and let me look at the qualifying orders.
I'm trying to find y'all.
Let's see. I'm gonna go with the pole sitter. I'm gonna go with the 8 up Mavex. He just looks really strong in this beautiful Kyle Busch scheme. Kyle Busch has won Indy so many times, obviously, the legend who passed away. So I'm gonna pick Mavex to win in this beautiful scheme.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, what a moment it would be if he could get that 8 car to victory lane. And now I gotta go with my pick. I gotta go with the 72 of Tyler, starting second in tonight's race, but showed a decent amount of pace, and I think he'll be able to get it done because the chaos of Indianapolis is just so insane. So yeah, give me Tyler to win this race. What about you, Zav?
Well, I also gotta look through the list. I was busy finding y'all. Okay, I'm gonna look through. So honestly, I feel like I'm gonna have to go with the number 87 of Jackal. It's just something about him. I feel like he has the speed to win. He's starting P4, and honestly, if he just has great restarts and takes advantage of the chaotic restarts, I think he'll be the one to beat.
Alright, thank you, Zav. And now our final segment of the pre-race. The Zav Sheems resource server. Sheem of the race, Zav. We're right now at the end of pit road. This time by, but I'm gonna start
Alrighty.
off with my Sheem of the race. See Zav over there. Oh man, just I couldn't see, all the Sheems, in time.
I'm
And
gonna
man,
look
we have a
through them.
ton of great Sheems in tonight's race. It's so hard to decide, who is going to win it. Oh, it's gonna be really tight for me. So if I make like a dumb pick, then don't criticize me. But yeah, you know what? I gotta go with the number one. I gotta go with the number one of Goofy. Though it's not a custom Sheem, I've always loved that Wendy Sheem when it hits the track for IRL NASCAR. And truly, I mean, this pretty much stands out to me. So give me Goofy to win Sheem in a race. What about you, Strauss?
Yeah, I look through the field. I see a lot of the recent actual NASCAR Cup winner Corey Haim schemes with the 35 and 67, but I'm gonna go way back here into last place. I'm gonna pick the 45 of No Pro. I really like the Home Depot scheme, and it really does remind me of Joey Logano, and yeah, it's just a really nice scheme. So I like the Home Depot one.
All right, finally, what about you, Zav?
There's a lot of diverse schemes in this field, some of them being blanks, which is unfortunate, but at least they tried with their schemes. Still trying to go through pit road. The 09 looked good, but let's see if the next car I'm walking to looks great enough to dethrone it. The 31, I like the 31. I declare 31 to be scheme of the week for me. The number font, I like it. It's so unique. It just reminds you of the retro style from the 80s. The background is decent on the car. It's just something about the scheme I like. It's just the colors and number font I love.
Yeah, absolutely love that Sonic Sheem. Right about here you have the Avatar of Tails, as a matter of fact. Yeah, very interesting on that. Well, that will round out our pre-race show for tonight's race. Good luck to all the drivers, and we're gonna have a really stacked booth for tonight's race. When we come back, we'll see the cars roll off of pit road, and we'll be getting ready to get set for a thriller here at the world's most famous racetrack.
A cage of cold metal with hot rubber at the corners. A chariot of thundering fury. The difference between you and your rivals isn't just the war paint traded in battle. It's more. Refuse to lose.
Oh my goodness, do I hear Cone of Ice? No way.
What do you want, little boy?
I want some Cone of Ice.
Sweet. Do you want to get in?
Oh, hell yeah.
No, my truck. How did you fucking take my truck?
I like Cone of Ice.
You heard it here first, folks. Your driver 2X Dylan definitely likes Cone of Ice, but sometimes that doesn't always help you.
267 is around, he goes hard into the outside wall.
So come on down and get your Cone of Ice today, and it won't disappoint.
Welcome back, everybody, to Indianapolis, ready to get things going. And before we see the drivers come out of pit road, we'd like to thank our associate servers. Start off with, obviously, ZSRS, the proud partner of the Zav Dev Division. There we are. We have Zav in the booth tonight. Glad to see him here. Also, we have ECRN, East Coast Racing Network, proud partner of the Carvana Cup Series, the first stop motion creator to be an associate server. He's a really great guy. I truly, honestly, great stop motion creator, and I hope to see, you know, his work later on. We got one more here. Who is that? Oh, that's me! Yay! IBCS, that's one car just speeds. It's Mavis, it's a pole sitter. But yeah, I've been a great partner of the Carvana Cup Series. I truly would like to thank Bad Content for giving me the chance to pretty much let me be an associate server, and I truly, you know, have appreciated everything that BCH has let me done. But yeah, we're ready to go racing here at Indianapolis. It's going to be a brilliant race tonight. And I'll be joined up in the booth tonight by, obviously, Zav and Strauss. Boys, welcome up to the booth. What can we possibly expect?
Honestly, to me, I expect some chaos on the restart, obviously. Like, when we go green here, the double files restart, it's going to be really insane, so get ready for that. I feel like there's at least going to be one person getting hooked coming into turn one.
Yeah, what about you, Strauss?
Yeah, I think it's going to be, like I said in pre-race, it's going to be chaotic. The cars are, with how much draft they have going over 200 miles an hour in the corners, I see a lot of wrecks into the turns today, and making some moves down the backstretch. Cars are going to try to go for the blocks, and I just don't think they're going to work. So, yeah, be prepared for a very chaotic race, and it's almost go time here at the Brickyard.
Yeah, it's about to be go time here. The field will be told to double up. I want to say hi to everyone who is right now watching this stream. Napa Racing Series, Freezy. We got Miami will never win a Super Bowl. I don't even know who that is. We got Noob, the Row Racer 8, and we got Goofy, another driver competing in tonight's race. Welcome, guys, and hope you guys enjoy the show for tonight's race. It'll be double up. It would double up on the front straightaway, so it'll be green next time according to the scoring, I'm assuming. Right now. Yeah, gonna be a brilliant race so far. Drivers, do remember that this possibly will be the only time they will double up this entire race. Do remember, folks, about Carvana's new policy, about the policy that they have regarding the doubling up. So, I mean, really, it all comes down to, you know, what lane you choose. It's gonna play a big role, especially in the start. The start of the races truly matters so much. We're gonna see it right now. But Zav, from your experience, you know, what exactly why exactly is this track so hard to pretty much nail, especially, you know, with how far you're starting up in the field?
Well, you know, it's hard to me because the track is really demanding on your corner entry, like how you angle it. Because you could have a top to bottom strategy, but you just gotta figure out how fast you want to enter it and your braking markers.
Yeah, for you, Strauss, I mean, yeah, a CCS rookie this season. However, from your experience, you know, what makes this track so challenging, especially, you know, with how far drivers are starting in the back of the field, especially for drivers like the 35 and below?
Yeah, you know, you want to get the track position as early as possible, and one way to get that is going into the turns. There's a way to bump them out of the way. That's why, obviously, I raced in Napa before, and obviously being a Carvana rookie this season, but racing in Napa, I won this race before. I was just able to move people out of my way, and I like starting up front. But yeah, you want to get the track position as soon as possible, but they're rounding turn 4 and they're coming to the green this time.
Here we go. It'll be a brilliant night of racing here at Indianapolis. It's green this time. The field double up. You all know it's go time. To the restart zone. The Battle of the Brickyard underway here in ZDD. That's a great launch for number 8. Mammoths are 3 wide entering turn number 1, but C8 out to the jump as they come into turn 1.
Yeah, really good restart for the 8 there.
Oh!
To start the race
Oh,
off.
big trouble!
93
One car
around.
around! Oh, that's a 93! Oh, and more cars spinning around!
I was gonna say that the 35 was in the wall there, and then all of a sudden it just got stacked up there. That's what I'm trying to say. You really gotta be careful with your braking marker and corner angling.
Here they go, entering turn number 2. Maverick still out to the point with the 72 on Tyler Trail right behind him. Here comes Jackal trying to muster up a run on the driver of the 72 right behind the 87 as the 87 peeks out of the inside. Side by side for a second as they come down the front straightaway.
Yeah, back down into turn 1. It's Mavics with the lead. They're double file for second here between the 87 and the 72. This is really helping Mavics get out to the front. They were single file for a little bit, but now they're going for the track position.
Oh, they almost went 3 wide there for fourth, it looked like. Incredible there. 2 by 2 now for second and third. This is incredible already.
The field right now continues to fly by on your screen as here comes the 31 around the outside trying to muster up a run. Miles gonna have to back out. He'll be side by side with the 74 as they enter turn number 4. Up the track they go. Through goes the 72. Tyler trying to muster up a run. Contact made into the wall goes the 74, and they'll get really stacked up in the back as Jackal continues to pull away with second.
Man, the 31 of Miles Taylor's Prowler really got the bad end of the stick there. They hit the wall, just barely coming off the corner. And now they're about to be bumped out the way by the number 1 of Goofy. It's really unfortunate there, but still a long way to go. So they're all single filed out.
Strauss.
Yeah, single filed out here the entire way as some guys trying to make some moves down the backstretch, but it's still Mavics out front. The 6 car looking to get under Miles for that 4th position here. But some cars really up high hitting that wall off the corner. That's one thing you don't want to do is if you make contact with that wall, it's really going to slow your momentum down as there's 3 wide back in the pack here.
Oh man, what a move by that 67 to try and make it a 3 wide pass, but he's just going to slide in just behind Goofy. Oh my goodness, Cloak is about to make it 3 wide for the back of the pack. Here we go. Cloak, contact. He makes the move work. Past the 04, past the 32. Unbelievable.
Cloak
What a
out
move
in
by
front.
Cloak.
Holy crap, what a move, and now he's trailing right behind the 67 all the way down the back straight where they go. The 35 trying to side route the 45. Will he have the edge? Yes, he will. He'll have the edge as they enter turn 3.
All right, Strauss is AFK for a bit.
Oh, look at this though for the race lead. Jackal trying to muster up a run on the 8 of Mavics as they come down the front straight away. Here comes Tyler giving a massive push to the 87. Jackal trying to draft off the 8. Gonna peek up high. Peeks down low. Jackal to the inside of the 8. And they'll be side by side for the lead. They come to turn 1.
Side by side for the lead still. Coming out of 1. Mavic still with the advantage. But Jackal's gonna have to back out. He's gonna have to let Mavic clear him as they head down the back straightaway.
They go down the back straightaway. Mavics back out to the point with the 87 out to second. The 72 of Tyler right now trailing behind him and drifting, giving a massive push to him. Down into turn number 3. Here comes the 6 of Clem trying to muscle up a run. He'll push the 74 to the inside of 72, and they'll be side by side for turns they enter turn 4.
Oh, someone's going up the track there. I can't get a good view. Oh, it was the 72. My bad. Oh, they're going to go 3 wide? No. They wanted to make it 3 wide somehow, but thankfully they didn't. That could have been really bad for the 72, 6, and 31. And now the 72 is going to have to drop back big time. They're dropping down from the top. They have to slide in right behind the 31.
Clem right now out in front of the number 31 of Miles as he'll be battling against the number 72 of Tyler's coming down the back straightaway side by side for 5th place as they enter on the back straightaway. Contact made, and it's Miles at the 5th as they enter turn 3.
Oh, I'm just looking in the back here. Godzilla walking for his life right now. Cloak just got past the 32 for, I think that was 8th. Cloak is trying everything they can to cut up through this field, and it seems to be pretty strong right now. But it seems like Cloak still has a long way to go.
And look at this, Clem trying to muster up a run on the 74 out drifting. That is for 3rd place up the track of the 74. Here comes the 6, surging down to the inside, but the 74 gonna try to muster up a run. Contact made, into the wall he goes, and it's Clem out to 3rd.
Goodness! Unbelievable! My screen was just frozen for the entirety of turn 1 and 2, so I kind of just had to fake it out there. Oh, but look at this. It's a 5-car pack for 3rd right now. The 6 out front. The 74 trying everything they can to get around here. But they also have the 72 who's debatably have had more speed so far.
They roar down the front straightaway. Clem gonna block the top line. The 74 are drifting, still trailing right behind us. There's 3 cars, actually 5 cars about in one pack. The bumper's given to number 6. Up the track they all go, and it's still Clem out the 3rd. Get really stacked up in the back.
Oh my goodness, this is incredible racing we're witnessing here in Indianapolis. Just battling all throughout the mid-pack, bump and runs. Just chaos all around here.
Oh, a big block out of the 72. Tyler gonna block the 31 Miles. Up the track they go. Through goes the 31 Miles. Out in front of this pack. 2 for 1 in 1 quarter as the 31 surges to 4th as the battle for 5th heats up.
That was insane. How did they manage to do that without wrecking each other? I have no idea. But thankfully, it seems like they're all safe for now. But here comes the 67. Oh my goodness! 31 of Miles way blocked that. And it looks like Miles is going to have to drop to the rear of this battle. Not really good for Miles at all.
Triple B, take it away.
You can see here the number 67 and 72 side by side for what is P4. 74 and 31 all there in the pack. Obviously, we know coming into this weekend, draft was going to be a big factor between who gets what spot. We know at the back is going to be a lot of draft, well out front. It's still a lot, but not much. But KJ definitely making it work right now. That number 87 catching up to Mavex, not letting Mavex pull away. We know exits definitely matter here at Indianapolis, and that could be a reason why this number 87 is gaining 281. Well, no, I'm an idiot. 201, I should say. Every single time, basically, I look at this 87. He's making a move on the outside for this racing.
Contact made around the outside goes Jacko trying to take the spot away from the 8, but Mavis just surged back on the inside. Here comes Jacko around the outside, big run out of the 87, and coming down the back straightaway, it's Jacko to have the edge and get clear the 8 as they come down the back straightaway and entering turn 3.
That was amazing. The patience looked like it worked out all well for him throughout those past couple of laps. Great move by the 87, and now let's see if Mavex can try and get back around the 87 here as they're back onto the front straightaway. The 87 doing the IndyCar line, trying to break the draft. Oh!
Oh, we got trouble. Oh, there goes the 67. Harder, the wall goes wide. Miles collected up, and there's the caution. Caution is out. Hard hit for the 31 and the 67. Both of them having great runs. No race back to the line as always, but it'll be Jacko to lead the field back to the green flag. Boys, what did you see out of that wreck?
I didn't see much of it, but I just saw that the 67 getting turned around and the people just piling up into it. We'll more than likely have a replay of it from someone's POV, but I was gonna say the fuel's getting pretty low for these guys, so they would come down pit road. And now this is everyone's opportunity to come down pit road for a pit cycle under the yellow.
Man, Jocko was really lucky to get out front there, because now now for every restart right now, they're all going to be single file. So Jackal will be clear for the lead either way. He just needs to avoid a bump and run move from Mavex.
Right now, we're going to take a look at the cars coming down on a pit road. Guys, still early on in this race, but we're going to restart with 1 to go in this stage here. So, I mean, how much fear are you guys likely going to take, especially in a scenario for this stage, as a matter of fact, because stage points are going to be on the line. So, as Jackal leads the field on a pit road, I mean, if you were one of the drivers in this field, I mean, how much are you likely going to take?
Well, for me, I would honestly pick full fuel because, remember, there's no stage cautions. Goofy stays out, as we're mentioning.
That's very interesting.
Trying to, like, grab stage points for himself is the 32 almost pits in the same stall as the 67. But like I was saying, I'll take full fuel because, remember, there's no stage yellows. And if there's no more wrecks for the next however so many laps, 11, then it's kind of worth it because there's going to be a lot of bump and run moves on the ensuing restart.
Yeah, I completely agree. Full fuel definitely the way to go, because just either way, if there's a wreck or not, if you go full fuel and it's a caution, you have a chance to maybe take 25% fuel while others maybe take 50 if you they pit for 25, 50 or whatever. So full fuel, honestly, either way, could work out, and I think everyone did take that, but interesting strategy for the guys who stayed out. The 04, I think, already pit, but the 1, he's pretty low on fuel. He's out on track. Obviously gambling, hoping for a caution. The caution doesn't come out. I think it's safe to say that he is just screwed.
But never say never, because remember, that was our longest green flag run yet, 11 laps. And would you know, after 11 laps they left, so maybe, if luck turns around, there could be a wreck. And they're actually just wrecking on the back straightaway right now.
Yeah, so 2 drivers who have stayed out, for anyone who doesn't know the roster. That's the 04 of Salty, right behind the number 1 of Goofy. And the field gets re-racked up once again. What is the call from the officials? There it is, flashing green and yellow lights. That'll mean it is green this time. The pack trying to catch up. There will be no chews, however. So, yeah, I mean, the field pretty much not going to be going double file for the rest of the race, I'm assuming. So we are ready to go back racing here at Indianapolis. Goofy going to choose 1 to go through the ORC restart zone. The 1 is going to take off, and we are back on our way as they scream down the front straightaway. Here comes Salty around the outside of 1, trying to muster a row of help from the 87 Jackal, but entering turn number 1, it's Goofy out to the point they slide out of turn 1.
Oh, Goofy's getting shuffled out here by Salty now.
This is for the stage win, by the way, too.
Side by side still, Goofy still out front, trying to make sure the strategy plays well, trying to get these stage points, trying his best to improve his point position. 1 more chance for Salty here through these final batch of corners. Oh! Contact 3 wide in the back there. Maverick shuffled out big time.
Maverick shuffled out big time. Here comes Jackal surging down the inside of Salty as they come out of turn number 4. Huge run out of 87 into the wall goes the 04. Here comes the 87 to the inside. Big block out of 1. Through the middle goes the 87 to the line. It's going to be Goofy to get the stage win with Jackal coming in second.
What a way to end the stage right there.
Oh!
87 almost stole it from the wall, but immediately.
87 to avoid. Oh, it hits into number 6. Clem into the rear bumper to 1. And the 1 gonna stack at the pack really badly as for the race lead. Jackal out to the point with Salty right behind him.
Oh, just looked like Goofy just didn't understand that there was just no more stage yellows. It's really gonna hurt him. Not well. That checkup. I can tell the 6 is probably fuming now. Oh dear.
Oh boy.
Even more issue.
And Goofy.
Trouble!
The 31!
Miles into the pack. Oh, it hits into the 32. Contact me. Oh, and around he goes in front of the number 1. Able to save the car. Unbelievable save by the 31. And right behind him in the back, they're going to be 3 wide. Now back to 2 as Cloak going to give a massive push to number 67 and 1. Going to surge down to the inside of Clem. And they'll be side by side as they come to the short shoot.
35 in the wall there.
Yeah, that is not what Goofy would have wanted, because he's now down pit road, the stage 1 winner. But he's definitely going to need a caution to go his way now. Which never say never, it could happen, especially with his big pack racing back here. As the 6 has a huge run on the 93. He's going to throw a big block, entering turn 3.
Oh, man!
The 3 wide now behind the 6. The 93 is going to lose a ton of time. Now Cloak down the inside of the 6.
Oh, man. It's the invasion of the Corey Hines. Corey Hines leading this batch. Leading this pack.
Oh, we have trouble! Around goes F2, holding the inside wall, and through goes the 32 on the bottom. Able to get clear on the 6 of Clemmer. Sorry about that, folks. My phone just dropped. But yeah, it's the 32 right in front. iCook in front of number 6 of Clem as the field gets single filed out.
The Corey Hines, they're still battling here. The 67 just got by.
But P3's wrecked.
Oh!
Oh!
What a save! Tyler right behind the 04 Salty. Unreal. Slides right in front of number 8 of Mav as a company air to number 3. The 72 gonna dive it down to the inside of the 04. And it'll be side by side for third as they head to the short shoot.
Oh! Almost spun right there. I saw some significant contact between Mavex and Salty. Coming out the corner, it looks like Salty will get that top lane advantage right back onto the front straightaway. But I don't think Salty's going to try and make the move. Oh, he will! 72 blocking aggressively. Salty looks like he's just going to have to sit back for a bit more. They're 3 wide in the pack behind. 35 gets the worst end of the stick. They have to go really wide.
Yeah, but obviously the 04 reasonably pretty upset with the 72. The 72 just throwing a complete late block. That third position close in the back there, but for Mavex, I can see him getting a little bit impatient. Most definitely has probably the fastest guy in my opinion. It's close between him and Jackal for that spot, and Jackal is just gapping him because of these guys in the way, and you can see the impatience right there.
Oh, assault around into the 72, sliding into turn 4. Both able to save it. Incredible save by Tyler and Salty as it's Tyler out to third as they come down a front straightaway.
Oh man, you can clearly tell Salty was just furious. He pushed him down all the way in the grass. I could have been way worse if the 72 just lost it there.
Yeah, the 04 and 72 still going at it. They've not been making the best of friends of each other these past few laps, and now it's bringing the entire pack behind Mavex. Finally, because of that contact, been able to get himself clear. But can he gain on the fastest guys, one of the fastest guys I should say, in that 87, with Drifting Pro right behind? He's not doing too bad himself in that number 7 Pro machine. He's been probably top 5 all day. Almost the whole day, but side by side they go for that P4 spot. Salty's gonna send it deep. I know the 72 under threat from the 67, but right now it's no threat. But at the moment, but it could be the 72 and 04, the beef that they've been having the past few laps.
Right now, Phil gets single filed out, but this pack right here comes Tyler to the inside of the 04, and off the track he goes, and to the 4th position goes the 72, and now here comes Juan near the rear bumper of the 02. 04, but the 04's gonna slide up the track, contact made, into the wall goes Juan, and that stops at the back as through goes Clem to the inside of the 67.
They're gonna go side by side here, entering turn 3. What is Clem gonna do? Contact, trying to get that side draft. 6 with the bottom lane advantage, but drifts up the track. Contact! Big contact there.
Oh no, around goes Juan, holding the wall, into the wall goes the 97 93 as well. Miles also collected up as well in turn number 4, and that's a big hit for all of them. So no caution, real estate agrees, there's only one car according to the officials.
That's yet behind him. There was some contact there between Cloak and the 93. I don't know what happened, but I think Cloak just completely just walled him and sent the 93 and was spinning. Good save though from the 93, but I do not know about that one. I think Cloak might get a penalty for that record. You can see it right there, 2 out of 3 for the 35.
And the 1 out of 3 for the 93. Oh man, we might lose one Corey Hine, but we might still have another.
Is Clem gonna try to surge? Here comes the 32. Cook trying to surge ahead, but the 04's gonna have a huge run around the outside of the 32. He goes, and big crash! Around goes Maverick, holding the wall goes Cook in turn 4, and there's the caution. Caution is out. A big spin for the pole sitter and a big hit for driver 32. It all occurred in turn number 4, but the caution will come out here at Indianapolis, as your race leader will be the 87 Jackal.
I'm sorry, I felt like I probably could have been watching up front more, but I think Maverick probably had contact with something.
He was all by himself, so I'm guessing he just like slammed the wall, just hit it the wrong way.
It could have been a wall pop, but who knows. Man, tough break for Mavex. It just looked like he was just starting to cut through the field again. And now here's Mavex back in Tortured's town with that wreck.
Alright guys, well, we're just 6 laps away from the end of stage number 2. So really, I mean, now what is possibly the strategy? Because compared to stage number 1, you know, you're pretty much burning more laps than what you would do in stage number 1 in this second stage. But truly, I mean, you also have to deal with a 14 lap third final stage in this race. So really, I mean, how much fuel are you likely taking on this next pit stop?
Triple B, would you go first? Because I already went the first.
Wait, for what?
For the fuel thing. Like, what would you pick for this pit stop?
Honestly, you could maybe make 50% work here, but again, I gotta go full fuel. It's just the safer option. But they can make 50% work. We'll see if some people will gamble. If I was Mavex, you're far back anyway. Might as well just go for the gamble, because you know you've got a fast car. Goofy's staying out again. Obviously, he did come down pit road, but his fuel is gonna be a lot lower than these other guys. He could have made, honestly, 25%. He might have been able to just be able to work. Would have gained a ton of track position, but just decided to stay out at number 1. But yeah, I suspect they will go for fuel, or 50%.
So how's your pick to win doing so far? My pick Jackal's been leading ever since.
Oh my God, Mavex and collides into the number 6 of Clem.
Number 6 took the wrong start. He took the wrong.
Oh boy, watch out, boys! Oh, it's really stacked up on pit road. Clem gonna get out cleanly. Mavex. Oh, I think he might have had some pit road struggles, and that day gone wrong for the pole sitter once again. Oh, that is really, really bad for him.
32 and 67, 1.5 out of 3. So the top 5 out of pit road is 87, 72, 74, 45, and I guess the 09 because the 6 is going to the back. So now we are under cost. We have time to relax. So how's this race for y'all so far? I felt like this has been a pretty decent night. Finally back in the group. It feels so good.
Yeah, really interesting on that. Ready to come back to the green flag. And I mean, Triple B, we talk about Mavex, a pole sitter. He's not had a great day so far throughout the entire race. I mean, what is possibly going to have to happen for him in order to make up all that ground and possibly, you know, earn some points, the ones that he desperately needs?
Well, I mean, it's certainly not over at all. We're only just past halfway through the race, so Mavex still definitely has a chance. The whole field has a chance, but especially his number 8. He's sure in qualifying. He has the speed. We saw at the start of the race, he has the speed. But he can he get the execution? That's all that matters. He needs to get by these guys as quick as possible. We'll see if we can do that though.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right before we go back green, I have to applaud Goofy's strategy. It's risky, but at least he's trying his best. That caution he needed. Back to you, IBCS.
Here we go, through the ORC restart zone. Goofy, one way we go, around the outside goes Jackal, and a big stack up in the back. Jackal out to the point, and the caution back out once again. Oh, that is bad. Start has been called off, as we saw big checkup up in the front regarding Goofy in the number 1 car. So I do not know what happened with that. So yeah, Goofy will try to be a race leader once again. What is going on? What are the cars right now?
I think like everyone just jumped it.
Nearly. Oh
my God!
I was watching the one. He didn't go until like the very end. So I was playing it very risky. and doing the strategy we see sometimes Jalen pull off in CCS. He just waits till the very last second to go, and it caught everyone off guard.
Yeah, I mean, we do remember, folks, that compared to IRL NASCAR, drivers have the option to choose between the actual start-finish line and the start of the restart zone. So really, I mean, it's just so chaotic. That's the thing about Indianapolis that makes this restart zone, this new restart rule, so challenging, because the leader could pretty much get a good jump, and that could give the leader a huge advantage. However, you know, it also leads to pretty much to a big stack up in the back. But draft could also play a big key role in this race, especially because these are similar to how Michigan is. But we're ready to come back to the green flag. Let's see, we're gonna try it again. Goofy out to the jump, and we're back on our way as Jackal peeks up to the outside.
Yeah, but great start for Mavex in the back too. This is crucial for number 8. That's already gained a ton of positions entering turn 1. So that's half of his job basically done already. But he's got to get by a bunch of more cars. With cars also hawking him down behind. The 93 on his outside, not going to make it easy. But out front is Goofy Man, still in the spot, the stage 1 winner. Trying to pull an interesting strategy and sweep the stages in a car that is certainly not supposed to be up there. But he's making strategy.
Oh, trouble! Big crash! Around goes Miles! Holding it along with the 93! A big crash! Mavericks also around as well! And the caution is out! And the 93 of Roadstock will be parked for the rest of the race. A terrible hit for the 8 and a day gone wrong. Unfortunately, wow, what a hit. And Mavex cannot really catch a break at all.
Oh, man. That's really going to hurt the 93 in the points. I don't know where are they. I don't know if they even are in the top 20 in points, but that's really
I think that's his debut start that he just made right there. Not a good impression, let's just say.
Yeah, that's bad.
Speaking of that,
this might end the stage, folks. This actually might end
well,
the
it
stage.
looks like I guess the 93 is going to go straight down into the negative. Just like that.
Yeah, the 04 has caught himself some beef yet again. It seems like the 67 not very happy with him. I was watching during when everyone was slowing down. The 67 was just completely dooring him. And I don't know. Yeah, just wrecking him basically right there. There's definitely some sort of beef between these two.
I don't know what happened to get that warranted the 93's to get parked, but I guess the 93 just hooked on or something.
Yeah, but the field will
Does
continue
anyone
to pace.
know what
According
happened
to
there?
Mystic, field will have to continue to pace. Pits are closed right now, according to the officials. So, drivers not able to pit. Guys, I mean, big gamble for number 1 of Goofy, but truly, I mean, how does this help? How did this strategy really pay off for him? How did this really, set him back a bit?
It paid off wonderfully, in my opinion. Won stage 1 with the strategy. He's now going to win stage 2. The strategy as well. So he's going to sweep the stages, which is something we would not expect, especially with the speed that he's kind of shown. Yes, he could get maybe a top 5, but he's making the day work. It's not been a good day at all for the one, but he's making a very, very good points day out of it.
I think this is the last lap of the stage. I don't know.
It is, yeah.
It's the last lap of the stage right now. Pits next time. So, I mean, Goofy, let's take a look. I can't reveal fuel right now, but Triple B, I mean, could you tell me exactly, not exactly, if Goofy likely would have enough fuel to make it all the way around for about 2 more times?
Easily.
Right,
He's
so
got like the
strategy's
same
played.
amount of fuel he had last time when he stayed out for the first yellow flag pit stops. But yeah, the number 1 easily should be.
It's the final lap of the stage, so I don't know why most of the field's having the pit UI on. Maybe it's for the next lap.
Yeah, well, coming towards the end of stage number 2, and Goofy, can you complete the race? Sweep. A strategy played well for him. Big gamble, big time pay. And truly, I mean, this isn't Las Vegas, but he truly rolled the dice and scored big as he comes off of turn number 4. It's been Goofy's race to lose so far, mainly because of strategy. We talk about it, Indianapolis, and we're getting told that drivers are not supposed to pit, so let's see. But Goofy getting ready to come down on the front straightaway. This is big for driver number 1, especially when it comes to the points. And now he's ahead to the yard of bricks and win the second stage, a stage sweep for driver number 1. And what a day he's had. But guys, my question now is, final stage, truly, I mean, we obviously know that drivers are going to take 100% fuel, but really, I mean, do you guys think that they're going to be able to have to pit another time unless a caution comes out?
Definitely.
Yeah, honestly, I suspect there will be at least one yellow in stage 3. We'll see though. We saw it was able to get a long green flag run in for stage 1, so never say never, but I suspect we will get a pretty long green flag. No, not like a caution at the very least in the stage. We know how aggressive these guys can get. We've proved it all race long. So.
Well, this is really good and bad at the same time for Goofy. He flipped the stage and now he gets a free pit stop under this yellow, and most of the field's going to come along with him. So he's going to still be in the lead as they exit pit road, most likely. The only issue is the restart, because he could probably be shuffled out on the ensuing restart. So Goofy just has to play his cards right on defense.
We saw last time he was actually at P1 for the end of stage 1. He got completely mauled basically at the end of the stage. Just got sent out the way, but in the wall, all kinds of stuff. So hopefully he can make it a little bit cleaner as the 87 forced the speed. That is huge.
Oh my goodness.
Well, that is big right now.
72 to the back.
Once again. So Tyler, I mean, that's not really what he was hoping for overall, as Jackal getting ready to come into his pit stall. Mavick's gonna have the number 1 pit stall, as a matter of fact, I think, as they'll pull into about the end of pit road this time by. Jackal will not be sent to the back. But here we go, to race off a pit road, gonna be won by Goofy. He will be the control car as they're 3 wide for second off a pit road, but close to the end.
Salty was next to the 67's pit box. Salty went into the 67 stall. That's really gonna hurt him.
Yeah, that's a heartbreaker there for the 87, because he didn't get a TTB penalty, but the game obviously automatically penalising you if you speed through the pit lane. So he just lost a ton of time there from doing it.
Oh,
and it's
yeah.
not even his fault too.
It's
really very
hurt.
unfortunate.
Rightfully, the 72 is to the rear. That's just a valuable lesson. That's why you always got to give separation. You got to come on the pit road under yellow, because then it'll affect you, and the driver you push into the pits will probably hate you for the next 2 weeks.
It could be interesting because the 2 fastest cars, in my opinion, starting are at the rear. So we'll see what they're able to do in that number 8 and 87.
Yeah, I mean, the 87 definitely has a form of long run speed. But look who is ahead of them. Right in front of them, actually, Mavex, who dominated the early half of the race. So this could be interesting to see what they could do, both coming up through the field. And now on the US, yes.
Alright, well, we're ready to come back to the green flag. Goofy, once again, the control car. It's been a great race for him. Can he close it all out? 13 cars in the field. Ready to see the green. Once again, Goofy out to the jump. And we're back on our way here in Indianapolis as No Pro and Cloak nose to tail for second coming out of turn 1.
I'm going to look at the back.
Oh, big stack up. Here comes No Pro to the inside. Side by side. Contact around goes the 45. Spinning in turn 2 into the 09. And a big crash occurs. Jackal involved. Spinning down the back straightaway. Caution now waves in the air. And another restart record. Cars in around goes F3. Miles around. Spinning goes the 67 of
Goofy gets loose as well. And Goofy's around as well. But not.
Yeah, that's everybody. Oh, that is nearly everybody. Goofy gonna be a race leader. By the time the caution came out, I'm assuming. I do not know what happened right now. I think it might be Cloak. It's hard to determine, but a big crash occurring here on the restart. I mean, guys, what really caused this all to transpire?
It's really hard. Just it's like there's so much was going on. Oh, and the 35
also
is
passed.
gone. Cloak is finished. Hashtag no.
And that's 2 cars now parked.
So I assume the 35 had something to do with that because the officials made that decision. So I assume Cloak had something to do with that.
Yeah, I think it was like just from based off what I saw. I don't know if it's true or not, but I think he bought the 45 way too low, just forcing way too low. Obviously, he was on his last star anyway, so he did anything just unnecessary. He was going to get that part, in which I guess the officials decided that was unnecessary. I didn't really get a good look at it, but that's just my guess of what happened.
Alright, well, it'll be pits this time here, guys. I mean, there's 11 laps remaining in this race. How much fuel are you likely taking if you're going to be one of the guys who are going to pit?
To me, I would be taking 25% fuel because it's going to be like less than 10 to go already when they go back green.
Oh,
what in the world? So yeah, like I was saying, I feel like it's a smart move to pick 25% fuel if you're not confident you're gonna make it.
Yuzav, I completely agree with you. 25%, in my opinion, is the way to go. Because I think you'll also just be full fuel with 25%. So either way, it's just beneficial. And you will make it to the end more than likely anyway, too.
And right before the pits begin, I just want to say one more thing. It really hurts for the 87. It looked like the 87 was going to try and find a way to cut up through the field with Mavex, 2 fastest cars all night. And Mavex definitely is clear of Jackal by a good margin. Jackal just was caught up in all of that, and now he's still in the back, all because of that pushing into the pit situation. That extra pit time, all of that really frustrating for the 87. As you see the 32 and the 31 and 45 all committing to a pit stop here.
Yeah. And honestly, I kind of like the strategy, people staying out. Yes, it's a little bit risky, but more than likely they will make it to the end. So deciding to not pull it down pit road, the guys who will pull it down pit road, just playing it safe. So they know they can make it to the end. Which there are on the back anyway, so might as well. Except for the 32, who was out front in the race lead while coming down, but just isn't confident that he can make it to the end, but definitely they can make it to the end now.
Here we go to race off pit road, going to be won by iCook. Second will go to Nova. We talk about that driver in number 8. I want to highlight him out right now. I mean, I've never seen a driver been involved in more incidents in this series alone than that driver right here in just a single race. And truly, he's been able to bring himself back up through the field. So, I mean, guys, you know, with this run that the number 8 car has had, do you think a comeback is possible and the Pulsar could get it done?
I feel like for sure he can pull it off. I mean, we saw that he was at least the second fastest car for like stage 2. He was the fastest car in the first half of stage 1. He just needs to avoid all the shenanigans on the restart and in the corners and all of that, and I feel like he'll be driving off into the sunset once he gets past the 09 or any other leader. Triple B, you, quick thoughts?
What? Well, sorry, I wasn't.
I was gonna say that if Mavic could actually have a strong comeback here, but we're actually about to go green. So on to you, RBCS.
Here we go. It's F2 to lead us back to the green flag with Goofy right behind the field. Gets stacked into the back. Let's see 09 with a great jump as they cross the yard of bricks. Green flag back in the air as the 09 out to the points. It gets really spread out in the back.
32, really rough start. Leading under yellow, and now they're way far behind. That's really devastating.
Yeah, not good stuff from the 6 out top. Well, that promotes Mavex 2P4. But the only problem with him, he's got quite a bit of a big gap to the race leader right now. It's going to get pushed by the 6. He knows that that number 8 is fast. That's fair enough. It's going to baby stepping down the inside. Maverick's looking on the outside of the 67, who currently holds fastest lap as well. And right now, Maverick's just struggling to get around because 67's been in the draft the whole day, so he knows how this kind of works. But Maverick's at the start of the race, he was leading, so doesn't really have much experience in the draft. Obviously, he more than likely does now because of multiple laps spent in the draft. But we'll see what he's able to do because he's trying to get on that 67 machine.
Reverse, big surge right about here, and here comes the 16-7.
Oh, Salty around from contact from Jackal.
Oh, and the 04 Salty, what a save by the 04. Gets it back going right behind the number 32 of iCook. Great save by him, but right behind the leader. It's the number 1 of Goofy trying to muster up a row of help from the 67 of Juan. Up the track goes the 1, and there'll be nose to tail for the race leader. They come to the short shoot.
And make it a three-way battle because the 67 has ended the conversation, the 6 as well. So a four-way battle basically here in Indianapolis as the 6 sends it down the inside for the final spot on the podium for P3 here at Indianapolis. But
Goofy has a run.
Oh!
So
Sorry, I
for a
heard
quick
someone
summary
spinning
of
there.
what happened that previous lap, I think the 31 made some slight contact with Jackal, and that sent Jackal right up into Salty, and that's what precipitated that wreck the previous lap. So Jackal really unlucky there. Salty got the worst end of the stick, but now back up front on the YouTube will be.
Yeah, the 6701 bump drafting together to catch up to the 09. And it's definitely worked out because they are right there, the 67's in the wall.
Oh!
And that's going to slow him down. Maverick's now looking down the inside, out of nowhere, trying to take third place.
Man, Mavex is inevitable, I feel like. Triple B, now that we're here, we were going to mention Mavex's comeback. Do you have any thoughts about that?
I have no doubt in my mind that he's going to be able to challenge for this win. He's under a second, 4 tenths back, and making a move on the 6, but the problem is he's going to have to try and pull away from these guys who are definitely hungry for the win.
And the 8 gonna surge down to the inside of the 6. Clem gonna drive up the track, and now the 8 gonna try to surge back down to the inside, but the 6 gonna side draft him around the outside, trying to muster up a run. Will he have the edge to get clear? Yes, he will. It's the 6 out to 3rd.
The 6 trying to dive down on the bottom there. Goofy up top. Goofy's gonna have to drop 2 positions in that one corner. Contact! Between Goofy and Mavex, the 09 trying his best to drive off into the sunset. Goofy trying to prove the world that the riskiest of strategies can work.
Now what a block there from Mavex. That's barely a gap from the 1 on the 67, but made the gap fit. As we side by side for the lead, the 1 gives a big push to the 6, and they're side by side at turn 2.
For the race lead, Clem down on the inside, takes him away. Here comes Goofy with a huge run, surging back down to the inside, side by side for the race lead between the 6 and the 1. And Clem with a huge push from the 09 of FE2 gets put out to the point as they enter turn 3. 3-1 surge into the wall with the 8, hold it in for Mavic. Through goes Juan to the inside of 1. 3 positions in 1 quarter, and now he's chasing down to 6 as they enter turn 4.
And that's music to the back of the 6's ears. Loves to see that and hear that. Because now he's able to pull a bit of a gap, and now just has to run up laps on his own, trying to pull away from the traffic. It's going to be hard to do.
Salty just flipped on his own down the backstretch without spectating him. He did it on purpose. I promise you he did.
On purpose.
Because I was spectating him because it said he was pitting, but then he just stayed out. And then when I cut back to him for fun, he just spun on the grass and flipped. I don't know if that's the yellow. It probably will, and that might actually just ruin the 6's chances of a win here, but we'll see. Because remember, there's no overtime. Oh, there it is, the officials declaring it was intentional. And the 04's depart. He is done for the day. trying to manipulate a race finish, and he is done.
Oh, Mavex. Getting a lot of RG right there. With the 74, he's down right behind the wall. This is for third place. Because he knows the laps are ticking down. He needs to make a move on this one as quick as possible because the top two are pulling away. But will Mavex be able to do it? On the guy who swept the stages, they're side by side for third.
They're right now
Man,
at 6-7
what
walk, trying to
a
muster up a
journey.
run. Down in a turb or two, but the 6 of Clem still trying to pull away for the 6-7 with just 3 laps to go. Down the back straight to go. It's Goofy out to third, but it's Clem trying to balance the 67 of Wars ahead into turn 3.
What a journey the 67's been through the past 5 laps.
Oh.
He hit the wall from the top 5, dropped outside the top 5 after making contact with the wall, and here he is back inside the top 3, chasing down the number 6 of Clem for the win. Very reminiscent of what happened this Sunday with Corey Hine holding off Christopher Bell to win the Brickyard 400.
And speaking of defense, I want to give Goofy his credit. I've been watching him these past few laps. He's putting insane defensive moves on Mavex. It's so interesting to watch. He's putting the car in the right places in the right time. He's doing an amazing job at defending this position for third.
And the 67's caught up. IBCS, I'm handing this to you.
Yeah, here we go. Down the back straightaway they go for the second to last time. Juan pushing it ever since Clem into the wall. He goes down to the inside with the 67. Juan gonna try to drive it in, but it's still the 6 of Clem who is out in front into the wall. He goes once again, and Clem gonna lead us off into turn 4 to get ready to come to the white flag.
Oh, this is going to be insane. IBCS is full laps on you, bud. It's going to be insane.
Here we go. White flag is out. Final lap here at Indianapolis. Who is going to kiss the bricks as they enter Turbo 1 for the final time? Juan going to drive it in. Into Turbo 1, he slides on the track, and it's just going to pull away from him just a little bit as they enter Turbo 2. Down the back straightaway to go for the final time. It's been an incredible day for driver number 6. Is he going to be able to steal the victory from driver 67? Juan still chasing him down, but it's Clem still out to the point. Final time to turns 3 and 4. Juan going to drive it in deep to the short chute for the final time. Final quarter. Does Juan have anything for the 6? He drives it in deep. Up the track he goes, and that's going to do it.
Ooh.
Down the front straightaway. Clem, welcome to victory lane. You are a winner in the ZDD.
What a finish. What a duel for the win there. Insane racing all night.
Oh my god.
And oh my goodness, no one.
So just hit the catch fence. Oh my
The
god.
74, that was the 74.
Oh crap, I can't believe we just missed it. Oh, it is upside down, jeez. Wow, what a flip. Oh my word. Clem, incredible day, incredible victory. And this moment and wow, what a win for him. As a matter of fact, he's going to be able to burn it down here. This moment presented by Gas Can Water, fueling victories every single day. And wow, just an incredible win. Stole it when it mattered the most. We thought it would be Goofy, we thought it would be Mavex, but with an upset, it's Clem to get it done here at Indianapolis. Pacing down the back straightaway. What a win for driver number 6.
That's definitely going to mean a lot to him. He's fighting hard that whole day long and worked out in his favour.
Man, it was been pretty amazing to see the 67 win at the same track it had won just a few days ago in real life, but I'm so happy we had in it. That actually provided entertainment. That was a fun night. I'm glad I was here with all of you guys. Congratulations to the number 6 of Clem. He's about to burn it down in front of the grandstands and about to kiss the bricks. The brick is his.
Yeah, truly. I mean, this tradition was started off by Dale Jarrett in the NASCAR Cup Series IRL, and truly, I mean, since then, it's always been a dream for many people to kiss the bricks at this historic facility, but it's driver number 6 to be the first ever in ZDD, and the first this weekend. to get it done and kiss the bricks here at Indianapolis. Just truly, I mean, truly, what a race we pretty much witnessed tonight. Is it gonna burn it down? That will be the big question right about here.
Boring.
Triple B,
Thank
if you're
you.
able to, could you bring all the drivers or any mod, or if they're
Well,
able to,
I
could you
can
bring
do
the
that.
drivers up?
Clem's in the VC already, by the way.
But man, what a victory! And I don't think he's gonna burn it down. Oh man, no drivers are left.
You
actually.
can't you can't burn it down unless you just hook her right into the wall.
You could just reverse it, Clement. Oh, yeah, there we go. You could just reverse it. Like, you could just reverse it. Simple. There we go. He burns it down on the front straightaway. Great win. Great victory for driver number 6. A truly deserving win. Stole it at the right time, and he'll be the first to kiss the bricks this weekend. Yeah, we're going to interview him right now. This time, if any drivers want to get interviewed, please line up at the end of pit road. Mavick's right now heartbroken after so much adversity he had to deal with, and unfortunately this wasn't the day. But yeah, let's go interview him. Clementine, you got a copy? Because, wow, what a victory for you. Battled through so much of the chaos, but you're able to... Huh?
Yeah, that's fine.
They have to use chat, so you know.
Oh, alright. Yeah, Clem, I mean, walk me through that very chaotic race. How do you feel, and what does this truly mean to you as a driver? I'm so
Wait, can you see
happy.
chat?
First girl to win. Sorry to the 67. Walled him on accident. I mean, Clem, walk me through that very chaotic. You know, what exactly do you think possibly got you this victory amidst all the chaos that happened in tonight's race? Determination. Alright, well, thank you. Oh, the back was hell. That's it. Well, thank you, Clem, and truly, I mean, that was a very chaotic race, as a matter of fact. Do we have anyone else that wants to get interviewed? It looks like the number 8 of Mavex. Zav, could you get him?
Alrighty, Mavex. Good evening. It was a really rough night for you. Looked promising at the start. You were leading by, like, I think it was around 2 seconds at one point. But then all of a sudden, as soon as Jackal got past you late in the stage, it just seemed like you slowly but surely fell off. But then you came back and drove valiantly into, I believe, a top 5. So Mavex, how did you feel about the car tonight, and what could you have done? What could you have done to maybe improve it?
I mean, the car was pretty fast. I felt like I was maybe the fastest car out there besides that 87, but I would just get wrecked. Middle of stage, I would drive back to the front, get wrecked, and it's just a repeat process. And I felt like I could have won that race at the end there, but I got walled by a few people and dropped to 7th, and I drove to 4th. But it was an alright day.
Alright, so the next race is Rockingham. So if you do try and make that race, what will you do? Like, how do you feel heading into the next race, basically?
Rockingham might be my favorite track on the schedule, so I think I could do pretty good there and hopefully get on pole again. If I could get a top 5 again.
All right. Well, you heard it from Avex himself. Still confident for Rockingham, but not the night he wanted to end with. He's gonna have to
Jackal
deal with
right now
P4.
over here at the moment. But yeah, there is Clem celebrating in victory lane. What a moment for her, as a matter of fact.
Like one of the
man.
only female drivers in
Yeah, what a
ZVD. I think it's the first ever.
Yeah, that's incredible, honestly. I mean, history made tonight, and yeah, it's been a pretty insane race so far, but she's just only gonna be one of the first 3 different winners likely to kiss the bricks tonight here at Indianapolis. Truly shows why it's such a staple on the Carvana calendar. And I mean, we're ready to see how this goes, and ZDD truly put on a show tonight. So much chaos, so much insane racing, but they were able to deliver a show for all of you guys. But thank you all so much for watching this race. Truly an insane race to actually broadcast. Only 11 cars, I believe, finished this race, which is pretty insane, honestly. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. We'll be going to Rockingham next week, so stay tuned for that because it'll be chaotic.